Good morning, everyone. My name is Adam Livingston, and I am the Bitcoin Wizard. Let's stop playing games, kids. Modern life is a very unfortunate hostage situation. They've had your time, your energy, your sanity duct taped to a chair in the basement of the fiat machine since the day that you were born. And every 2 weeks, they slide this pathetic little ransom note called a paycheck, just enough of your own life back to keep you working, but not enough to actually buy anything that you want. And you get on your knees and you thank them. You say, "Thanks, boss. I really appreciate the 3% raise." Meanwhile, the price of ground beef just went up 50%. And your landlord just texted you that because of market conditions, your rent is going up $400 a month. It's a joke. It's a scam. You are being financially waterboarded while Jerome Powell stands over you with a smug little grin saying, "We're doing what's necessary to stabilize the economy." No, you're not. You're robbing me in slow motion and telling me it's for my own good. Bitcoin isn't some investment opportunity to escape this mess that you read about in Forbes. It's not a stock tip that you get on a daily email. It's the scene in the action movie where the hostage cuts the zip ties with a broken bottle, grabs a gun, and starts taking out the guards one by one. This is not about making money. This is about taking your life back. And it's about making the people who stole it choke on the facts that they can't stop you anymore. You did not pick this system. You were born into it. Your parents were born into it, your grandparents too, and the cruelest part, they told you that it was freedom. They said, work hard, save money, and you can be anything. That was the fairy tale. In reality, the script was written by banks, directed by politicians, and financed by people who would sell your future for a yacht upgrade. Go to school, take on debt, get the job, pay your taxes, buy the house. Congratulations, you've just locked yourself into a 40-year treadmill where every stride that you take moves the belt, but not you. And if you're lucky, you'll retire just in time to enjoy 2 years of golf before you have to start deciding between groceries and medication. Because the dollar you saved your whole life is now worth less than the napkin that they serve you at McDonald's. You think the economy's failing? Wrong. The economy's working exactly as it's designed. Designed to keep you compliant, to keep you begging for the next interest rate cut like a dog scratching at the door. They'll look you dead in the eyes with straight faces and call this the American dream. No. It's not a dream, it's a trap with better marketing than a cult. This isn't inflation, this is a harvest of your life energy. Your paycheck is nothing more than a receipt for hours that they've already stolen from you. Here's how it works. They print money out of thin air, hand it to their friends first, and those friends all buy the assets before the prices go up. And by the time that money trickles down to you, it's monopoly money. The purchasing power is gone, but the debt is very real. They don't rob you with ski masks anymore like in the good old days. They rob you with policy meetings at the Bilderberg Group where a guy in a $5,000 suit tells you, "We're all in this together," right before boarding his private jet. And the real genius of the machine, they've got you begging for it on your knees. Every time there's a crisis, a pandemic, a housing crash, whatever, they fire up the money printer like it's the cure. And you cheer for it because you're desperate. You think they're saving you. They're buying themselves another yacht while you're praying your landlord doesn't sell the building. It's not an accident. It's not mismanagement. It's the business model. You are the crop. They are the farmers. And every year they take a little more of your harvest while telling you that the weather is to blame. Stop thinking of the dollar as money. It's not money. It's the control mechanism. The dollar isn't inside the system. The dollar is the system. You save in their units. You live on their leash. Period. This isn't a tool you can vote away into reforming. It's not some old car that just needs a tune-up. It's a prison, and the guards get paid every time that you use it. They can print it whenever they want. They can freeze it, tax it, devalue it, And there's not a damn thing you can do because you don't own it. You don't own your bank balance. You own a promise from a bank that they might give you your own money if it's convenient for them. Every single political fight that you see on TV is just a shadow play in front of the real engine room. The place where they decide how much of your time, your energy, your life gets siphoned off this year, and you don't get an invite to that meeting. The reason they defend the dollar isn't patriotism, it's because it's their leash, their cattle prod, their cattle gate, and you're the cattle. You can hate the left, you can hate the right, hate the corporations, hate the bureaucrats, fine. But if you still measure your wealth in dollars, you're measuring in the units of your own captivity. Now, here's where they screwed up. They built a prison so airtight, so perfect that they thought nothing could ever get in or out without their permission. And then in 2009, some anonymous lunatic glorious man named Satoshi Nakamoto dropped a blueprint for an escape tunnel on the internet and then totally disappeared. That blueprint is Bitcoin, a monetary network with a hard cap of 21 million coins ever, no committee meetings, no central banker with a pen that can rewrite the rules. The supply is locked tighter than Fort Knox, except you don't need a gun to enforce it. It's just math. It's borderless. It's permissionless. It doesn't care if you're a meth head, if you're rich, if you're broke, a felon, a priest, a Wendy's drive-thru operator living in New York or Nairobi. If you can download an app, you can own money that they cannot touch. It's auditable by anyone at any time. There's no secret ledgers, no shadow balance sheets, no oops, we found another $2 trillion announcements. Every transaction since day one is stamped into history, visible to the whole world. And here's the part that really makes them choke. You can hold it yourself. Not in a bank, not in an account that they can freeze on a little piece of metal or paper, or even in your head if you memorize the words. They can't print it, they can't seize it without your keys, and they sure as hell can't dilute it to bail out their buddies. Bitcoin is rules without rulers, the first system in your life that doesn't require you to trust the people who've been robbing you blind since birth. And owning it is the quietest, most powerful way to tell them, I don't need you anymore. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. They'll just rig Bitcoin like they rig everything else. No, they won't. They can't. This isn't a country or a company or a currency board that you can lobby and bribe. This is an organism made of code, run by tens of thousands of computers all over the entire planet. Nobody can walk into Bitcoin headquarters and pull a lever. There is no headquarters. You want to change the rules? Good luck convincing every node on Earth to run your scam software. Even if a handful refuse, the original rules live on, and that handful can serve billions of people. The supply is locked by math. It's not a promise, it's a physical law in a digital form. You could sooner convince gravity to take the day off than get Bitcoin to print an extra coin for your bailout package. Every 10 minutes, blocks get mined. Every 4 years, the amount of new coins gets cut in half. Like clockwork, whether there's a pandemic, a war, or a banker crying on TV about liquidity crisis. Bitcoin doesn't care about their drama, it doesn't even notice. And here's the real kick in the teeth for the old guard. You don't have to trust anybody. You can verify the entire system from a laptop in your moldy basement. No closed doors, no classified briefings. No, you wouldn't understand. This is why they can't rig it, because you can see every card in the deck all the time, forever. And they've spent a century making sure that you never got to do that. Every sat you stack is not just savings, it's vengeance. This is revenge for your parents watching their pensions turn to dust. Revenge for the overtime you worked so your boss could buy a boat while you ate microwaved noodles for dinner. Revenge for every recession that just happened to make billionaires richer while you were Googling how to get a second job. When you buy Bitcoin, you are not asking for permission to get rich. You are declaring your independence from the monetary prison that they built for you. You are pulling your energy, your time, your life force out of reach forever. And here's what really keeps them up at night. You don't need to win an election. You don't need to protest in the street. You don't even have to tell them that you're doing it. You just quietly, relentlessly move your wealth into something that they can't touch and watch as the power slips through their fingers like sand. This is the one fight that you win by starving the enemy without firing a single shot. This is a peaceful revolution. There is no violence here. Every sat that you own is a middle finger to the people who've been harvesting your life since birth. And the beauty of it, they can never stop you. Alright, so how do you actually do this without ending up on some "I bought Bitcoin once and lost it" sob story on Reddit? You follow the playbook. Step 1, you start. You buy a small amount. Not your life savings, just get some skin in the game. Then move it off an exchange into a wallet that you control. Write down your backup phrase like it's a nuclear launch code, because for you it is. Practice sending and receiving until it's second nature. Step 2, you are going to fortify. Yes, you're going to build a fiat buffer so you're not selling your Bitcoin the first time your car needs a new transmission. Set up an automated weekly dollar cost average buy, a set amount every week, no matter what the headlines say. If you want to be bulletproof, learn multi-sig or add a passphrase. Step 3, advance. Figure out how to earn in Bitcoin, freelance, side gigs, whatever. Lower your time preference. Stop buying crap that loses value and start building things that hold it. Teach at least one person a month how to do the same. That's it. Start, fortify, advance. This isn't about YOLOing your paycheck into a pump. This is about building an arsenal over time, one sat at a time, until one day you wake up and realize you are now untouchable. And the best part, they'll never see it coming. While you're busy playing their little inflation games, you'll be quietly opting out on the side until it's too late for them to pull you back into their game. You can be unstoppable, but the choice that you need to make needs to happen now. I have now torn the mask off the system for you. You know what it is. You know what it's done to you, your family, your future. Now you can choose. You can walk out of here, forget this, keep playing their game, and pray the rules change in your favor, or you can make the choice that they cannot undo. If you're ready, say this to yourself, not out loud, not for me, for you. I will save first in a unit that cannot be diluted. I will hold my own keys. I will measure wealth in purchasing power, not news headlines. I will quietly, patiently, relentlessly opt out. Bitcoin is not an investment. It is my revenge. That's it. That's the oath. There's no applause, no cheer. This isn't a pep rally. It's a quiet war. And the people who will know that you have joined it are the ones who have too. Welcome to the resistance. My name is Adam Livingston, and I am the Bitcoin Wizard. If you liked this content, please like this video to support the algorithm so we can spread the orange gospel to the masses together. And subscribe to the channel for more daily Bitcoin insights. Have a terrific day. Class dismissed.